I'm on a new level. What's going on, folks? Good morning. Once again, coming live from yours truly, the Man Cave. I'm here, man. I watched the Heat and the Raptors play last night. You know, it was a good game from the Heat's part. Then again, I look at the Raptors. They played an okay game. I'm not gonna say they played a great game or they played an excellent game. They played an okay game. The reason I say they gave an okay game because DeMarre Carroll and Valanciunas is the real reason why they went in the game. When they needed a big shot, a clutch rebound, that's all you heard the announcers were saying. DeMarre Carroll, another key rebound. DeMarre Carroll with a photo. DeMarre Carroll with a three, that was a much needed basket. Or Valanciunas with a key rebound, that was a much needed basket. So as I'm looking here, I'm looking at DeMar DeRozan. The dude had 20 points, 9 for 24. But wait, before I say something about him shooting, Kyle Lowry followed up with 18 points, 17 for 22. But he did hit two clutch shots down the stretch going into overtime. But when I look at it, 7 for 22. And DeMar DeRozan was 9 for 24. Like, come on, guys. When I looked at everything and I did my own research and sat down and did my own other things and write my stuff down, doodle some stuff down. Did you know the Toronto Raptors bench also shot 9 for 21, but what's his name took three more shots than his bench, DeMar DeRozan. So they both the bench made 9 shots. He made 9 shots. He missed 24 took 24 shots and they took 21, and they barely won. Yeah, to me they barely won. The Miami Heat went cold. Like I said, even though they bench was 6 for 12, they shot 50%. So I'm looking like, all right, where else can we get scoring from? You told me Kyle Lowry. Take my hat off for this one, man. So Kyle Lowry, you went to shoot around an hour or so after the game at 1 a.m. You probably didn't leave from the gym till about 3 or 4 in the morning, and you still shot 7 for 22, man. Man, if you don't stop shooting them jumpers, man, and go to the hole like Dragic is, man, make them foul you. Open the game up more. You getting the ball going down low, getting stuck. Every time I see you get stuck, you got called for. To me, you should have been called 3 times in a row for 3 seconds in the key. The way you just stood there and trying to look for some help. Man, lay the ball up, man. You get blocked, you get blocked. You make it, you make it. You get fouled, you get fouled. Those 3 choices you have. So far, you just sitting down and you just waiting till the defense collapse on you. They don't want you to shoot it. They shrinking the floor on you. You got to be aggressive. Go to the hole. So I'm trying to figure out, why did you go to the gym at 1 in the morning and you still had a terrible night shooting from 7 for 22? So I'm not going to just single you out because it's a team sport, but you should have had DeMar DeRozan in that bench. I mean, in that gym with you too, shooting around early in the morning. Because I'm about to read something off I don't think people have been noticing. Let's go back to the first series of the playoffs, the opening round. Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan. Kyle Lowry was 3 for 13 in game 1. DeMar DeRozan was 5 for 19 in game 1. Game 2 of that series of the Celtics, Kyle Lowry was 4 for 13. DeMar DeRozan was 5 for 18. Kyle Lowry in game 3 was 8 for 21. DeMar DeRozan was 7 for 19. Game 4, they both was Kyle Lowry was 4 for 12. DeMar DeRozan was 4 for 15. Game 5, Kyle Lowry was 3 for 11. And DeMar DeRozan was 10 for 22. Game 6, I mean, what's that game? Yeah, game 6, Kyle Lowry was 4 for 14. DeMar DeRozan was 3 for 13. You had game 7, DeMar DeRozan was 10 for 32. And Kyle Lowry 5 for 14. Well, you tell me where I'm leading to. Hold on. The games 1 and 2 of the Heat series, Kyle Lowry was 3 for 13 in game 1. DeMar DeRozan was 9 for 22 in game 1. In game 2 of this series, DeMar DeRozan was 9 for 24 and Kyle Lowry was 7 for 22. So when I went back and I added this stuff up. So Kyle Lowry total so far in the playoffs, he's 4 for 131, shooting 31%, 30%. That's not gonna win no series. You barely won a game last night because who you had out there? You had Corey Joseph hitting nice key shots. You had Terrence Raw hitting a clutch a couple of baskets. You had Valanciunas getting key rebounds, and you had DeMar Carroll knocking down clutch threes. So DeMar DeRozan, you know I'm not letting you off the hook either. I added everything, all your stuff up. You was 62 for 184, shooting 33%. But these two guys are your all stars. This is an all-star backcourt together shooting 30 and 33%. And they coach gonna say, when we out there, just respect us a little bit. Put some respect on our name. Just respect us when we out there. Talk about, y'all writing us off. The way y'all playing, yes, people gonna write you off. Your backcourt is shooting 30 and 33%. How do you supposed to respect somebody in your backcourt shooting 30 and 33%? The key is feed the big man, Valanciunas. He is putting Hassan Whiteside in the blender. I thought you guys knew that one. Use him. Use him more. Don't use him in the first half and stop using him in the third quarter and trying to use him late in the fourth quarter. That doesn't work. Feed the big man constantly. Keep him happy. He's not running down the floor for nothing, just grabbing rebounds. Kyle Lowry, I'm jacking up shots from here to the north side of Toronto. So feed the big man. Get the big man involved. That is unacceptable, coach. Come on. This is why you guys get fired. Cause y'all go away from get y'all into the playoffs. Go with what got you guys in the playoffs. Because that right here is not working. You can't wait till late in the fourth quarter or the 3 minutes left in the game, then trying to go to Valanciunas. Use him the whole entire way. Like how the Miami Heat used Hassan Whiteside the entire way. Wear the paint down. You're not wearing the paint down. Stop settling. Go inside. You play inside out. Let's talk about the Miami Heat. I'm gonna talk about the Heat, man. Joe Johnson. He went 8 for 22. Like I said, Joe Johnson been collecting checks since he got in the league. He been robbing franchises since day one. From draft day, since he went like this and hold up a jersey. He was 0 for 6 from the 3-point line. Dude, you 6'7" or 6'8". You had Kyle Lowry on you for a couple of seconds. You want to shoot jumpers. Dude, post him up, man. Put him in the paint. Put him in the paint. Bag him up, man. Give him one of these. You're not even doing that. You want to sit back and shoot jumpers. Come on, man. Make that 1 year, $21 million go to work. Because right now, it don't even like it's working. Like I said, you just did it to get a check, man. Terrible. Only thing that been sharp on you is your waves for the last 12 or 13 years, man. Dwayne Wade, it's nothing I can say about D Wade, man. Wade County, D Nice, whatever you want to call him, man. Cooler than a Yeti, eating a bowl of spaghetti. That dude right there, man. That dude was like 0 for 22 since March something of shooting 3-pointers, man. This dude so far in the playoffs is 4 for 4 from downtown. You better get a hand on him because right now he's heating up, man. He's definitely heating up. You gotta respect the champion, man. You got 3 rings, man. Respect the champion, man. That's all I'm gonna say. What, 3 rings and 2 Finals MVPs, man? 1 Finals MVP. Man, you gotta respect the champion, man. Like seriously, like you have to respect him, man. Like I know everybody's talking about he getting old, he losing a little step. Yeah, he might be losing a step or two. But one thing like my father said, yeah, you might lose a step, but that jumper, that wrist is never that wrist ain't broke. So if you keep leaving him open like that or them do certain things, he's going to the hole because you can't teach the old dog new tricks because he know all the tricks because he goes in that bag. He goes in that bag. Gordon Dragic, he had 20 points and 4 assists. One thing I'm gonna say about Dragic, the whole year he been bleeding, losing teeth. Hey Dragic, man, I'm gonna call AKA the Dragon, man. You a UFC. I'm gonna say you a UFC fighter, man. You always bleeding, man. You should be in the octagon. You always bleeding. But that's toughness, man. Yeah, he got elbowed. I mean, I've seen it. He definitely got elbowed. That should be called an offensive foul. But the ref's not going to call that. I'm like how more and more the playoffs go on. The ref is letting the guys play a little bit more, which I do like. So, a lot of guys is crying for calls. Can't do that, man. You just play through it, man. You've been there before. Y'all always talk about when I grew up, we play on the tough streets of this district here, this street there. But you want to get to the NBA and start crying for calls. Take your memory bank back to that childhood when you was a district playing or this tough playground or that tough neighborhood general. Forget that, man. Just play through it, man. That's what make y'all great. Start whining. Just be great. Strive for greatness. Luol Deng with 12 points and 6 rebounds. Hassan Whiteside did what he had to do. 13 points, 13 rebounds, 3 blocks. But what I'm gonna say though, Gerald Green, he need to play him a little bit more, man. I feel like he made some clutch shots. He made some acrobatic shots around the rim. I feel like Spo should just play his bitch a little bit more because you're really not getting no production for Amari Stoudemire. He hasn't been the same since he left Phoenix. I'm a real NBA fan. I'm a realist. I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, Steve Nash made Amari Stoudemire and Joe Johnson. So at the end of the day, them cats right there should be shaking Steve Nash's hand because if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't even have these big paydays. Joe Johnson left Phoenix and went to the Hawks and signed $100-some million. And he goes to Brooklyn and signed $100-some million. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, been robbing teams. And Amari Stoudemire just want to accept that he's not dude. You're not a 15-footer jump maker. Like, get in the paint, man. I want to see that old. You play like Amari. I want to see that old Amari, aka standing tall and talented. I'm not seeing that. You standing tall and tainted right now, man. So right now, man, cut that hair, get a real haircut, and play like Amari. Play like standing tall and talented. Because right now you're playing like standing tall and tainted. So I don't know what's going on. You got Udonis Haslem come off the bench, man, now hustling you. So what you gonna do, brother? I mean, come on, man. Come on, Amari. Like, come on, man. You used to be a superstar, man. You're not even top 60 best player in the league right now. Or I should say top 100. All right, come on, man. You getting out hustled by Udonis Haslem. And Udonis Haslem had many surgeries you had on your knees. Shit, Udonis Haslem used to be, what, 300-something pounds. You let him out hustle you. Udonis Haslem. Like, come on, guys. Like, come on. And like I keep going back to the Raptors. When that backcourt shooting 30 and 33% throughout the playoffs, ain't nobody not scared of y'all. I'm just letting you know that, coach. The head coach of the Toronto Raptors, Dwayne Casey. I'm just letting you know, coach. Nobody not scared of y'all. Your backcourt is shooting poorly. And what can they do to make that better? Stop shooting jumpers. DeMar DeRozan can't shoot himself out of the way paper bad. Y'all tell everybody keep saying, oh, DeMar DeRozan worked on his jumper. Oh my God. Man, this dude is shooting terrible, man. I want to see him slash to the hole, man. Set some screening rolls up for him, man. So they can slash to the basket. Kyle Lowry need to work on that jumper too, man. Come through, pick and rolls, slash to the hole. That's all you gotta do. You already know who I am. It's your boy Tay Wiggs. Follow me on Twitter at TAE_WIGGS. Oh yeah, before I leave, we got 2 games that come tonight. We got the Cavs and Hawks. I'm picking the Cavs to win that game down in the Chocolate Factory, Highlight Factory, aka the Low Light Factory. And you got the Spurs and Thunder coming on, and I'm taking the Thunder to win at home. So you know how I am. Till next time, I'll see y'all again, baby. 1.